Okay, welcome back to another episode of the Scoop Around the Loop. Andrew is getting very close to the camera. Andrew, how is your week going?
People have asked that I sit closer to the camera.
Do we all need to?
Do you guys get fan mail?
Do we get fan
No,
mail?
but you don't. So none of us do.
Well, I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one not getting it.
Okay. So other than no fan
We gotta get in the double digits on views on one show to get fan mail. But this is going to be the show.
I bet Brady gets fan mail. Brady, you get fan mail?
All the time.
Yeah.
Too much.
Brady's what brings in the viewers.
Fan mail.
Brady, how's your week going?
Thomas, my week is going fantastic, and let me tell you why. So
What do
this
you got?
episode is called The Wedding Episode. And for all the Scoop viewers, I have been invited to Thomas's wedding.
After
It's made my entire month after food, but that's okay. It's still an invite. It's still an invite. I'm
it's
still
still
having a great time.
anyway.
Yeah, we're not feeding him, nor can he see the actual part where we get married.
Well,
I'm there for the ice cream truck. That's all I care.
could he in
Well,
theory
even Thomas'
see the actual part where you get married, but like from a distance?
In theory, but that'd be kind of weird, don't you think?
Pop up the drone.
It would be like that meme. What's that meme of that guy in the yellow suit that's like hiding behind the tree?
Like this.
Name Ari Spears.
Tyler, how's your week going?
My week is going well so far. Busy today. I got a big day tomorrow and a big day Saturday. Isaiah turns 3 tomorrow, so we're getting ready for that. We're going all out for our dude because he's fully aware that it's his birthday and he's expecting a lot of things from us. So we're gonna try our best to do that for him. So getting ready.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Is-
yeah. I've read all the books and all the movies.
Is Isaiah turning into like a little Dudley Dursley? Is like he's gonna count the presents?
I don't think he'll count them, but
He's restricting who can eat his cake, though.
What?
yeah,
What?
he's kind of a brat, but he's the only child and doesn't have any siblings. And
He told me I couldn't eat his cake. There was I saw a thing floating around on Facebook. It was this girl who wanted a Lion King cake, but she wanted the scene where Mufasa dies to be recreated, so everybody'd be too sad to eat the cake, and then she can have it all. So like Mufasa's laying on the plate, and Simba's like looking over the cake.
My brother's oldest for her last birthday, I think, specifically requested chocolate cake, but Amaya only eats the frosting. And the whole time she was eating the frosting for the chocolate cake, the frosting was white. She was eating the cake, eating just the frosting, and was complaining that it wasn't chocolate cake. It's possibly the funniest thing I've ever seen.
yeah, little kids don't make sense sometimes.
But I'm getting married next week, and we're here to just spend a whole episode
We're here to talk about you.
We're talking about weddings and my wedding at the same time. So I got just a bunch of general questions, and then we could just see how far off the railroad tracks we'll go. So this isn't going to apply to Brady because Brady apparently has never been to a wedding before. So
You've never been to a wedding?
I've not. I mean, like one that I can remember, I might have been to one when I was like 3, but
You don't have a lot of cousins, though, do you?
I was gonna say this dude ain't got no friends.
Mhm.
I think in the next few years, Brady, you're going to be going to a lot of weddings. I wouldn't worry too much about
Yeah,
it.
Brady. If in the next few years you don't go to a lot of weddings, you ain't got no friends.
Yeah, I think they're coming up, but a lot of them are still looking for the one right now.
Well, do you have the one? Maybe your wedding will be the first wedding.
Maybe.
Will she be there?
I don't know. For people who
Yeah,
don't
first
know,
event
Kendra
you
and
showed up
Tyler
to.
think my girlfriend is not real because they
I've never met her. We've given you several chances to introduce her to us. I don't think she's not real. Plankton's wife in SpongeBob.
The robot lady?
I think it's like something like that. Like she's a technology. She's AI. Like I think it's real, but it's just not like
Send her the stream
She's
right
AI,
now.
but
Let's
she's
get her
real.
on.
she
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, see if she'll hop on with us right now.
She's a female AI. guy.
There you go. There you go.
Blurry.
That's us.
Funny
Yeah,
how
that
it's
looks like a green screen behind you.
Not true. See, look at this. This is unreal. This
Look
is
at
Thomas
this.
Day. This is
You
Thomas
can do
Day.
amazing things with AI. Andrew just proved that yesterday at our group chat.
That is so-
Yeah,
That's
if you
crazy.
zoom in on that picture, she probably has like 7 fingers on one hand.
Hey Tessa, hop on.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what, Andrew? We'll start with you. What is the coolest wedding you attended? Not the most significant. I know you're going to say your wedding was probably the best wedding you have been to, but like, what's other than that? What is
I will say this about my wedding. Okay, first of all, we had hot dogs and brats, and I think that's the greatest food because we're not chicken people. We're not. I mean, we're steak people, but chicken and brat or hamburgers and brats. We scheduled it at the time a Hawkeye game was going on, and made the ushers who were huge We made the ushers who were huge Hawkeye fans. We made them ushers so that they couldn't watch the game. And that was when Iowa State was playing on a Thursday. So
Yeah, that's back when Iowa State won 2 games a year. So Iowa State fans had to do stuff like
except
that.
they lost that game. Gene Chiswick's first ever game.
that was Kent State versus Julian Edelman, wasn't it?
Wow, ball knowledge.
No, it was Toledo.
Oh, dang it!
I think you might be right. No, I think they beat Kent State the next year. But anyway, so we've got I would say, like on our dad's side of the family, we have 22 cousins. My mom's side, there's 10. So I mean, we've been to a lot of weddings. I thought Tyler's was really fun.
Y'all knew that though.
It was
Where was Tyler's wedding?
the tea room, Yonkers tea room, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It was. I think it was the last wedding that Kim Reynolds allowed during COVID. I think the following Monday she said no more weddings.
So
During
give him the green light. He can party.
yeah, I gave a great roast toast. I mean, I thought our sister Kim's was real fun. Steph's was fun too. I better say that. Trying to think, we've had cousins get married in Colorado. Those were fun.
Did any of them do anything like super unique that like stood out and was cool?
I remember Robbie. I'll bring that up. Never mind.
But they had a cool venue.
Yeah, that venue is sweet.
The venue was cool.
What was based on what Andrew's saying, Tyler? What was your
My cousin or just in general?
coolest wedding you've been to?
I got to go with our mutual connection, Garrett Craw's wedding in Cabo San Lucas at the Hard Rock.
Destination wedding.
Yeah, that was just that was my first time in Mexico, first time at an all-inclusive, and I was feeling
Small group of people.
Yeah, small group of a lot of fun people. Had a good time. Made a bunch of Spanish speaking workers, and yeah, that was a ball. I'd probably say that. My buddy Justin Schweiner got married. He's from Green Bay. He got married in Green Bay. Went to the Packers game a couple of days later. I was best man in that wedding. That was a lot of fun. That was just last year. And then my wedding. I agree. It was a ton of fun. My wedding was.
That was the week that we moved from our Realty to Remax Precision too. So I just threw an extra thing on Tyler's plate.
Brady, what's the coolest wedding you've seen on a TV?
Big fat Greek wedding.
What's your favorite wedding movie?
The Office episode?
Yeah, I was probably going to say the Office episode is the only one that I can remember seeing. I'm sure I've seen other ones, but that's probably it.
90 Day Fiance.
Isn't there a scene in one of the Hangover movies where they get married at one of those Vegas chapels or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that Heather Graham and then what Ed Helms, right?
Yep. Yep. That's probably about.
That's Brady's wedding experience. That's funny.
Yeah.
I think the weddings that are the most fun are the ones that I'm in because I don't have to like wait around for us to get there. I'm on the bus. I'm going wherever we're going. Everybody wait for us, So
That is probably one of my least favorite parts of not being like in the wedding party is like you just know the wedding party's having so much more fun on the bus or whatever they're doing after the ceremony.
Yeah, my Hannah's brother, my brother-in-law Alex, and sister-in-law Claire, they got married in Austin, Texas. They live in Houston. They got married in Austin, Texas. That was a lot of fun. Hannah was in the wedding while she was getting ready. I was just exploring Austin, South Congress Street, all that stuff, just walking around prior to the wedding. But then the wedding itself was a ton of fun. They had late night Whataburger come through at like 10 p.m. or something like that, which again was a lot of fun. And then the day after, a lot of like I get along really, really well with Hannah's cousins. Like I would consider them. She has several that are my age or our age. I consider them friends. So the day after that, we all went down to Rainy Street in Austin, Texas. If any of you guys have ever been there or heard of that, and that was a lot of fun. So I just got to think about that one as well.
So for me personally, there's two that stand out to me. My brother's wedding was a destination wedding at Playa del Carmen, so like just south of Cancun, just kind of like it sounds like Garrett's was, all-inclusive resort. I think he ended up having 36 people there, so it was just his really close friends,
Something like that.
and our close family, and I think I ended up staying there for 4 or 5 nights, but everyone was there pretty much the whole time, and we partied the whole time. It was really, really fun. My cousin Leon got married last May.
What's his name?
My cousin is a female named Leon.
Oh, that's a cool name.
And she had Bali/American wedding in San Manuel, Mexico. So it was 3 days, 3 different events, basically 3 different receptions. And it was awesome. And it was San Manuel is like a smaller town, like south of Mexico City, that is really famous for being like one of their bigger like fashion towns, and like there's lots of old architecture there. And yeah, after we did that on the flight home, Jen and I were talking, it was like, well, there's just no way our wedding's gonna beat that, but that's fine.
I have been to a pretty fun wedding at your wedding venue,
Jasper Winery, baby.
which is Jasper Winery, which is basically ran by Andrew and I's cousin Sydney Tallman, who everyone
It's been amazing to work with.
Yeah, and that's what I hear from everyone, even if it's not weddings. In fact, Sydney has grown to be pretty good friends with my friend Jawan's wife, Sam, which is who got married at Jasper. Because of it, that's where they met, was planning the wedding, and now they're in like book clubs together. But I was in that wedding of Jawan's as a groomsman at Jasper Winery. That was a lot of dang fun as well.
Also, I'm going to throw this out there.
That was a cool wedding, and it was August, wasn't it? I mean, it was pretty.
It was August 14th, I think.
It wasn't as hot as it could have been, but it was a cool. The thing I liked about it, and I was going to say the thing I like about your wedding, and my wife and I did this the same way. We had the wedding and the reception at the same venue, so you kind of eliminate the things.
We're also doing a Friday wedding.
Yeah, so no interference with college football. We all appreciate that.
I feel like the guests will hopefully like that. I think if you live in town, you like a Friday wedding.
Shoot, I want my friends that live out of town to get married on a Wednesday. What are you talking about? You're out of town. I like it even more.
Also, I'm going to throw out to anyone watching, since you now know the venue, if you try to crash my wedding, you will be swiftly kicked out.
By who?
By who? Yeah.
I have tough friends. Yeah, Brady.
Who else?
Brady is only going to be effective as a bodyguard if he has his pit vipers on.
My dad will take
And after 8 p.m.
Yeah, what are you going to do if people show up before food comes out? Brady's not allowed to be in there. There's going to be security holding him back.
I look forward to seeing like Brady, Danny, and Sydney like sitting off in the distance at like 7:55, like waiting.
Brady, so are you actually going to come?
Yeah, probably.
What are you gonna wear?
I don't know. What should I wear to a wedding? I've never been.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing, Tyler? Your brown suit or your blue suit? I mean,
I don't know. I got to look at the temperature. I don't really want to wear a suit, but
it's
We're
gonna be in the
looking at-
60s. It'll be in the 60s next weekend.
Yeah, it's like a high of 68, 69, and a low of 55.
my
So
word.
be-
What
Cloudy.
color suit are you wearing, Thomas? Black.
Black.
That's what you said.
Black.
You're not, gonna wear
black.
you're not gonna wear your white suit.
I'm not gonna wear white or black suit. I was thinking about wearing a white polo, but then Thomas made me question it by saying,
We need to know, like, obviously women aren't supposed to wear white to a wedding. But what's the rules?
my
for
thing
men?
is
Can you wear white?
is Jen gonna be in there with a 3-button collared shirt? If not, then I can wear a white 3-button collared shirt, right? I don't know.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Andrew, for your wedding day, is there any decision you made that you regretted?
I didn't really enjoy. I don't think I enjoyed the moment. I think I'm someone that wants to make sure everybody's comfortable. So I was probably working harder to do that. Helping set up, helping tear down. And I had family tell me like, "Get out of here, dude." And I think the biggest regret, and I still regret it, was shaving my beard for my wedding photos.
So you're saying I should start growing this out?
Yeah, my grandma was just not happy about me having a beard in my wedding photo, so I said I'll shave my beard for you, and I don't like my wedding photo. So that's it. That's the biggest regret.
So shaving your beard and
I was 22, I think.
God, you got married so young.
I was 20, or maybe I was 20. No, I was 22. It was right after I graduated college.
Tyler, biggest regret?
I didn't used to grow a beard back then, but I wish I had a beard. I agree. I just look funny, my pictures. But I think back to, and this isn't like to be me, like there's people that I wish I didn't invite, like people that were there that I don't talk to at all anymore, or don't really care to talk to anymore, to be honest with you. And there's a handful of people, because we were in the COVID stage, we were like restricted on how many people we could invite. I wish I wouldn't have invited a handful of people. I kind of want to name them.
Don't name
And there are a handful of people I wish I would have invited that are
Name
like
them. Name
my
those.
pretty good friends now, that we were kind of on the verge of like becoming good friends back then, and now we are good friends that didn't get the invite. So I would say that. And then again, since it was the beginning of COVID, I remember being like kind of paranoid about it. And again, in hindsight, like that was stupid. So just that, I wish I could go back and uninvite and invite some people.
When was it in 2020? Was it like February?
November 14th.
It was November 14th of 2020.
So it'd been around for like half a year.
They'd kind of opened stuff back up, but like I remember the church, you only had so many people in a row, and you had
like all of our pictures, all the wedding party has masks on and stuff like that, and that's kind of silly looking back at photos, but also kind of memorable in a way, I guess.
I think you should have another wedding.
I think you're right.
Just redo it without.
Well, maybe have it next Friday.
I remember Tyler's wedding was the day that we were supposed to pick Coda up. He was 8 weeks old at the time. So we were the only ones that didn't, out of the litter, we're the only ones that didn't pick him up because it was Tyler's wedding. And so the following Monday, we drove down and picked him up. That's what I remember about Tyler's wedding, was we wish we could have got our dog that day.
You don't remember your baby brother getting married to the love of his life?
Yeah, right.
Well, I remember he got married to Hannah, but that's no, I remember it. I gave a speech at it. Everyone said that was the highlight of the night.
I had some good speeches, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If you go back and watch those speeches, like there's a couple like roasty things, but it's pretty much just like talking about what a great person. I'm not even trying to be funny. All the speeches come back to like what a great person I am, and it's I like hearing it. Like it was kind of like everyone was
Speaking of
had a lot of
Andrew's,
good things to say about me, and I
speaking of
was-
Andrew's speech, I believe Sydney was at that wedding, correct?
I don't remember. I think so.
Oh yeah, at my wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I've made a joke to her that you're going to give a speech, Andrew, she kind of hesitates. It doesn't make it seem like that's a good idea. So, all right.
It's up to you, Bucko.
Biggest pet peeve at weddings that guests do or that wedding parties frequently do?
My biggest pet peeve, and it's happened a couple of times, and it literally just came to my mind instantly, is like when it's like a buffet style. Sorry, I might have to cough again. When it's a buffet style and people are dismissing individual tables, on multiple occasions, I've witnessed people just get up at a turn and go to get their food. That type of stuff bothers the heck out of me. It's like, dude, you are a barbarian. Just wait your turn. Like you're trying to be like funny, and you know no one's gonna say anything to you or something. I don't know.
The
Stuff
question
like
you have
that.
to ask yourself in situations like that is like, what if everyone did this? So, if everyone just got up and ate when they wanted, it would be chaos. So don't do that.
Yeah.
Andrew?
I don't know. Chewing your mouth open. That's just a pet peeve anywhere. I don't know if you bring drama into a wedding, like just for one day, make it about the person that's getting married. Like,
Jen and I are kind of hoping some of our family members fight.
Make for one day, like
I
don't
can
make it
start
about
something
you.
for you.
You know, like make it about the people getting married.
I strongly dislike when people don't leave approximately 4 feet for Jesus when they're dancing. Everyone knows that you need at least 4 feet in between the people.
Brady, do you have any pet peeves at parties?
He's never been to one of those either. He lives at home as a college kid.
I always see like, obviously, I don't really know if this is a pet peeve because it's probably not very common, but like when like someone like a mother-in-law gets up and like starts screaming at one of either the bride or groom. I saw this one video. It was actually yesterday, and I was thinking about you. And it was like the bride had said something like, even though you have flaws, I still love you. And then the mother-in-law stood up and was like, don't say my baby has flaws. And then everyone like started going crazy.
Oh, my mom would just agree with Jen if she said something like that. So.
My father-in-law gave a speech, and he was saying how I'm a great asset, but he hung on the first part of that word a little too long, I felt. He doesn't remember that. I was like, I kind of hung on that for a while.
Wait, he was saying you have a great ass, or you were a ass?
He's saying he's a great asset to our family. And I remember my best man gave a speech, and he popped the champagne bottle, and the cork flew and hit my grandpa on the head. You remember that, Tyler?
I don't remember that. That's funny.
So
I bet Grandpa was upset about it, if I had to guess.
So I have
Damn,
I have two pet peeves. One of them happens at pretty much every single wedding I go to, and the other one I've only seen happen once.
Okay, well, the first one, that sounds like it must be a you problem then. Before
No.
you start.
I'm not doing it. I see it happen every single time, though. A majority of weddings nowadays have professional photographers. And if you, as someone at the wedding, takes out your cell phone to take your own picture, that is really annoying. Just in my opinion.
Wait, what? In what context though?
Like people in the aisle taking their own picture in front of the professional
I agree with
photographer.
that. If you're not supposed to get in the way or anything like that, but I think you could take photos at a wedding.
I think during the ceremony, if there's a professional photographer, just keep your phone in your pocket and enjoy the wedding.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Just my opinion.
I'll probably forget, Thomas. You know how I like taking pictures of you.
All right, what's your second one?
The second one, I used to think was a myth and it was drama and it was something that was only on TV and movies. But I have seen someone very close to the bride show up in a white dress.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that goes back to what Brady said, or I guess and what Andrew said. Like just people looking for
Just
opportunities.
making it about yourself.
Yeah.
So if I show up in a white dress and take pictures in the middle of the aisle of your wedding, I probably should be kicked out.
Yeah, you'll be
Yeah.
kicked out.
I'll kick you out.
Okay.
Dude, Brady, you should get like a white seersucker suit. Come in like short pants that like are kind of shorter, no socks on your loafers,
I might just show up in the Dumb and Dumber blue
and your Viper sunglasses, dude. You like people will say like, okay, this dude can do what he wants.
If you don't, Brady, if you don't show up with pit vipers on, I'm going to be a little disappointed at this point.
I have
Even
another pet peeve.
Even if it's nighttime at that point.
Yeah.
I need to ask you a question first. What type of food are you having?
Hy-Vee is catering. There's going to be a chicken entree and then a slow cooked beef entree with smashed garlic butter Yukon Gold potatoes, some green bean type dish. What else do we got? We have their croissant dinner rolls that are delicious. If you've ever had those are great. That's probably the best thing you could get from Hy-Vee catering.
Well, when I got married, it was $6.50 a plate. Is that what it costs now?
It's a little more expensive than that. I think we ended up paying like $35 per plate.
Yeah,
Don't I just hand the credit card to people and just
So the rule of thumb, I think, is you at least pay for your dinner with the gift.
Yeah, so that was going to be my.
How are you ever supposed to guess that? I know that that's the rule of thumb, but
Now I know. I appreciate you telling everyone. So
Yeah,
we got a
now-
$70 minimum gift for Thomas and Jen.
No, you do it for the couple. I was going to say I was going to maybe cut you, a triple digit check, but now I'm about to cut you a $32 check.
Well, there's the venue rental, there's the floral we spent money on, there's the ice
I
cream
don't
truck
I
we're
don't
bringing in.
benefit from the floral. Okay.
You
Say
get it
what
from
I
the
need
ice
to
cream
see
truck
your-
though. Are you not going to eat any of the ice cream?
Yeah, but don't I have to pay for the ice cream from the ice cream?
No.
truck?
It's paid for.
Oh
No.
Wait.
What if
Brady can't come until after that, right?
No, he can have some of the ice cream
Okay.
because I don't think we're going to hit the minimum ice cream requirement. So we need people housing some ice cream.
My other complaint
Got you
was I've
covered.
been to weddings where they feed you like you're a infant, where they put like a little tiny medallion on your plate.
Oh, there's going to be I think there's going to be plenty of food. I don't think people are going to leave hungry.
Okay.
so
Be
if
the
someone
judge.
shows up at 8 and they're hungry, there might be food left out.
There may be. Also, I don't know what we're going to do with leftovers because we're going on the honeymoon like the next day. So I don't know.
We'll just bring them to the office.
Are you gonna touch on honeymoon later in this show?
Jen is literally like right over there, and it's still currently somewhat of a surprise.
So
I'm not-
she has no idea you're going to North Korea.
Dude, that low key, Jen would be ecstatic for that.
Yeah, she loves her.
She can finally see her role model,
Yeah.
or propaganda of her role model.
Okay. Next question. Andrew, how many people showed up to your wedding?
So we originally were having it at Hope, and then we just got to the point we were tired of planning a wedding. We're like, let's just bump this thing up. Let's get married because we were pissing each other off planning it. And that's how I remember it. But we moved it up to September. Venues were very scarce at that time. So we did Raccoon River Nature Lodge. You had 120 people. We could not invite everybody we wanted to invite because our family's so big. I remember my buddy showed up with a +1, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even invite my cousin. We were showing up with a +1. That was the last time I ever saw him too.
Who?
Dimitri. Sure he watches this.
Tyler,
So
how many people?
120-ish maybe.
I want to say 170 or something like that.
Do you remember how many you invited?
Like 220 or something, 250. If it was up to me, I would have had 400. But it wasn't up to me.
We invited like 186, and I think 140 are showing up.
Yeah,
So-
I wanted to invite like everybody that I had ever come in contact with.
A friend of mine had his wife's now wife, at the time fiance. Her parents gave them a budget of like $30,000 for their wedding. This was 17 years ago, or so, 16 years ago maybe.
That would have been a really nice wedding back then.
Yeah, there was a blizzard that day, and so a third maybe of the actual invited people showed up, and so that stinks. And so can I give anyone out there advice? And Brady, I guess this is for you and Tessa.
Well, Brady will probably just have a Zoom room.
Hey, if Tessa's parents are giving you guys money,
What? Okay.
or who? I mean, I'm not trying. If the future is going to be, if the future is going to be, but if they're giving you guys money, spend less on the wedding and take that money and put it into the marriage, because that wedding,
House with the spring
wedding
photos.
goes by. The actual day goes by so fast.
Yeah.
I just think people spend way too much money. I know that's maybe weird for a dude to say, but I just think the marriage is way more important than the wedding. And there's no better way to go in, and there's a lot of good ways to go into marriage. One of the best ways to go to the marriage is not broke. So it makes it a lot easier.
I never thought that's a great tip. I never thought of it like that.
Brady,
Well, show Tessa this. Whoever. I'm not trying to write the stars here or line the stars. Whoever you get married to, bring them back to this podcast and say, hey, just listen to what Andrew had to say.
so with Andrew's advice, Brady, how many people are coming to your wedding?
I don't know. I'm not someone that wants like a small wedding at all. Where
Well, I'm not even saying it has to be small, but it doesn't have to be $35 a plate or whatever it is.
yeah, that. That's
I'm not
actually-
saying that about Thomas,
Christ.
at all. I'm just saying give people cereal. Who cares? You can have fun with that. You can have fun with charcuterie board. Just
There was
enjoy the day.
just to set the record straight. There was very few options that would have been.
I'm not
cheaper.
being critical of you at all. I just it's an industry for a reason.
There were very few options that.
I also feel like I would just want like pizza at my wedding. Like just get one of those like nice wood-fired pizza
Dude,
trucks.
have it at
Hold
pizza.
up. How much do you think
Have
a
that
wood fire
pizza
pizza costs, my friend?
I don't
Hey,
know.
what about all
I
the
mean,
people that are gluten
some of
free?
my friends that have their grad parties.
Pizza's
so I
the
expect
easiest
that.
way to feed the most people. So,
Yeah.
dude, have it at Pizza Ranch. Get a big tent in the parking lot.
I don't know if Tessa would fly a Pizza Ranch.
Again, show her this episode.
All right,
Heed the advice.
Andrew, someone that has given multiple speeches. How
4
long should
four
a
to
proper
5
toast be?
4 to 5 minutes. You gotta hit them with an intro. You gotta hit them in the gut so they're laughing. Then you gotta hit them like this so you get them crying. It takes about 4 to 5 minutes to get them there.
Tyler, do you agree with that?
Yeah. I've only given a toast my buddy Justin's wedding.
You gave a toast at Steph's wedding.
Yeah, that was 4 seconds. At my sister's wedding. It all depends.
I think he was 13.
4 to 5 minutes for someone who isn't paranoid to speak. But if you get someone up there that for a fact is about to poop their pants and is scared to death being up there, and you get 30 seconds out of them, sometimes those are super, super, touching because how hard it was for them to do that.
I will say my dad gives great speeches, our dad. And he he practiced for Kim's speech with me, and he had it all. He did the alphabet, so he had a letter for everything. So A, B, C. It was absolutely beautiful. That's how we started it. For our uncle, who's J, cruise insurance, but K-A-Y for short, he goes H-I-J-K. Everybody say hi, J-K. I remember that. That was funny. But everybody thought his speech. I didn't have anything written out, and so I got up there and I go. My dad was so nervous about the speech I wrote for him, so like I stole all that thunder from him. I remember he was annoyed. He's like, I wrote this long speech, and then you say you wrote it, and you get all the laughs. But
I think you could get it done in 2 to 3 minutes. And I think once you start getting over 5, that's when you should think about handing the mic to someone else, in my opinion.
How many little creatures from Sergeant Bluff are coming to this wedding?
Creatures.
I don't think the people from Sergeant Bluff are going to appreciate you calling them.
What do you call the citizens then?
Yeah, aren't they? I thought that's literally was their nickname.
No, Sergeant Bluff, they're the Warriors.
Sergeant.
No,
Bluff
well,
is-
like I'm saying, like, people from Wisconsin, they're Wisconsinites. People from Texas, they're Texans. I thought people from Sergeant Bluff were creatures.
Jed, what do people from Sergeant Bluff call themselves? Are they the Bluffians?
or creatures.
Or the creatures. Ask her.
She says they don't have a lame name.
Creatures, I guess, is what it is.
Would they be offended if we called them the Creatures?
Tyler Springer.
She said
Said it.
why.
Tyler-
She said-
I thought
Coming down from the bluff.
I like Bluffians.
the Bluffians.
I know Tyler's answer to this. Do you dance or not dance at weddings? Andrew.
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler?
Yes.
Brady,
I
are you
can't
good at dancing?
dance. I'm not good at dancing, but I definitely dance.
Tyler vibes.
Yeah, I'm just vibes.
You just see him over there.
To everything though.
Then in the middle. Then he works towards the middle.
Like if I'm the type that if I'm just like Andrew said, vibing, but if I get pushed into a circle right there in the
I
middle,
swear, if there's a dance circle at my wedding, I'm gonna vomit.
We're gonna lift you up. We're gonna
Someone
lift
doesn't
you
like
up and throw you around. It's our one chance.
There's nothing more dorky than a dance circle. It's possible for everyone to just dance and enjoy the night without forming a circle and having someone stand.
Thomas, I guarantee you at you and Jen Knapp's wedding on the dance floor, I will be able to point out 100 things going on that are more dorkier than that. I promise
We're
you.
gonna have a world of
Don't make
Warcraft.
this. Don't make
We're
this a
World of
competition
Warcraft
as
table.
to how many dorky things you can spot.
We're gonna have a World of Warcraft table. They're gonna have
Yeah, like what are you talking
they're gonna have
about?
a Thomas Minor Knapp sign to sign.
Brady, are you gonna dance at the wedding?
You can count on me to be on the dance floor in my Pit Vipers. Sleeves will be optional.
That'd be crazy.
Oh. All right, that's all the questions I had. You guys have questions for me about the wedding day?
No, I really want to know where you're going on your honeymoon, though.
Are you excited?
We're going to the Southern Hemisphere. It'll be an all-inclusive resort.
Venezuela, dog.
Okay, so it's not Mexico though.
Going to Venezuela.
Actually, no, we're not going to the Southern Hemisphere. Then I lied. We're going to Mexico.
They're going to Mexico City.
Maybe not.
They're gonna hang out with the cartels.
Here it's great down
Mexico
there.
City would be fire.
We do need to make some extra money after how much we paid for this wedding. So maybe joining the cartel could be.
Or just take 3 people out to coffee early next week, and I bet you sell a house.
You know what? The old adage that they always say that if you want to get busy in real estate, plan a vacation. I'm not kidding you. I've had 2 listing leads pop up in the last 4 days. A week before the wedding and a week before my honeymoon. So
I believe it.
It's pretty
With
awesome.
that said, I
Plan a vacation.
me and Hannah might be planning a vacation with Zay right before basketball season starts, and I'm coaching and selling real estate full time. So maybe that'll be good for business. I'll test that theory as well.
Yeah, I might be gone too. You never know.
All types of leads. Too bad we don't have anyone on our team to help us handle them.
Yeah, I just want to say I am super thankful for the team because leaving on a honeymoon is not stressful. We got a question. What type of music are we playing? It will be
Mariachi band.
a whole mixture of things. Some ABBA will probably be played. Some Pitbull will be played.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Some
Mr.
Akon.
Worldwide.
Can I
Yeah.
get some
Danny,
Akon?
Danny, what would you like them to play?
Yeah.
Give me requests.
Bridesmaid's dress color is a plum. A little bit darker
Mm.
than this little circle thing here.
Yes, plum. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forget what the fabric material is.
Can I put in a request now? Can we get some Akon?
You want Akon?
Yeah,
Is there a specific Akon song you want?
anything.
Okay.
Anything Akon hits at a wedding, my friend. You won't
All right.
regret it.
Okay. I don't remember what all. Oh, and then there's gonna be.
Does Danny have a request? Wait for her.
Yeah, hold up. Go ahead and tell them what you're playing at night, and you want to talk about dance circles are weird. Go ahead.
We're gonna mosh because there's gonna be a pop punk 30 minutes where people are gonna get crazy.
But dance circles are weird, guys.
I'm gonna
But
go to
he
the
wants to have
bathroom.
emo mosh pits.
She's good with anything.
Annie said she's good with anything.
All right.
well,
So a random song the DJ plays, I want him to say, "This is for Danny Downs."
We're gonna end the night with some Fallout Boy, The Killers.
Play some Wage War. Look it up.
No.
How about gorillas?
Ooh, that could be fun.
I put some gorillas on and get jiggy with that.
I'm not gonna let the DJ take requests either.
Oh, yeah, this isn't authoritarian.
I'm telling you, North Korea is
Huh?
Thomas's model country.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Let's go sell real estate.
Thank you to everyone for watching. I believe we won't be back for like 3 weeks unless
Hey.
Andrew, Tyler, or Brady wants to do something while I'm gone.
And good luck to Thomas and his better half, Jen, on a
I will say,
happy marriage.
I hope this government shutdown thing gets figured out because I think the whole international flight thing is going to be very, very annoying if the TSA agents don't technically have to show up to work. So,
They will show up. They will just be more pissed off than usual. So therefore,
Or they're just looking the other way and they're saying, like, whatever.
yeah, exactly. They're
I ain't
just
getting paid for
like,
this.
it might be the perfect time to work for the cartel.
That's kind of back like when I used to work retail. I might have witnessed some things, and I was like, yeah.
All right, I'm going to end the stream before Tyler
Incriminates himself.
Thank you for watching. guys.